Coming up on episode 8.
Good morning. I got 172 crabs.
Girl, let's clock it. I know exactly who's checking for you, and all I have to do is look at your hairstyle.
This is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills? No. Okay.
Welcome, girlfriends and guy friends. You are now in the experience. It's your girl, Deidre.
And it's Danielle.
And Brandy.
Welcome, guy friends and girlfriends. Let's get right to it. So I was abruptly notified this afternoon that Liam Payne has passed away. He was on tour, and I don't know much of it, but I know he fell off of the balcony and he was pronounced dead. So that's all I know.
Of his hotel?
Of his hotel, yes, I'm sorry. He fell off the balcony of his hotel balcony while he was on tour. I don't know if he was partying up there. I don't know if somebody pushed him. But he was from the group One Direction. Now, everybody knows Harry Styles, right? Oh, girls. You guys know, Harry Styles. Y'all know One Direction. You know the name One Direction, right?
We know the name One Direction.
Okay. So Harry Styles was like the most popular one. This summer, I think it was this summer, last summer, he did that watermelon skies or something. It's kind of like, yeah. So this is another group member. Now, it's weird as anything. Is today I was running errands about 11 o'clock, and he's on my playlist because of this one song that was introduced to me by my daughter, and I love it. And the song played. I haven't heard this song in a while. And when she came and told me this afternoon, I was like in shock. But let me play. I'm just going to play your snippet of it. It was a bop. So
we get out a pop in the dental office. I think I've heard that before.
Okay. Well, rest in peace, Liam.
Rest in peace.
And prayers and thoughts go out to your family. I think he's married, his wife. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. I think it's like something they did. It was some type of like I think it's some type of like celebration they're doing, but that man was throwing it back, boy. He was throwing it back.
Not a bone in his back.
He was throwing it back.
Not a bone in his back.
I've been seeing that trending now for the last couple of weeks. I was like, you know what? I gotta show them this. I don't know. And nobody talked about it.
This is a little questionable though, so I don't know.
I don't know either. And I tried to.
You on the DJ booth like this.
But then the other one came up, was like, tried to translate it. I did translate it, and it was just people like laughing in the comments. So I don't know what it was. I mean, all it was just saying is like different. They were just making fun of them, so I don't know. But it was in Hindi, so that's Indians, I guess. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was funny, so yeah.
It definitely was.
So I caught it on YouTube, just going through YouTube.
Okay.
So it's called Behind the Brand. That's the name of their show. And I think the name of their network is called Rebel Network. So I went, and now I have seen this for the last couple of weeks advertised, and they've been showing little clips. And then this time when I ran into it, they were actually offering a full episode, because when I tried to go look for episodes previously, it was paid for. It was a pay platform. I had to go pay, I think, for it, so I could never watch it. And now they gave us the first episode. It was just about different Philly entrepreneurs. Brandy said that she got some services from, I think it was Hella, that girl, the lady who owns the
LA Beauty Lab in South Philly.
Yeah, Beauty Lab. Yeah.
Is that the dark skin kind of thick girl?
No, the light skinned girl.
Okay, I seen a dark skinned girl. I think I seen her on Saul's page. Sharkea, who I think is a dark skinned girl. Mm-hmm. She, I believe, is somebody's friend. Kajafi. Okay. Yes. I think Sharkea is her friend. And the only reason I know her from, and I feel like Sharkea has a boutique. Did you watch it all? Does Sharkea have a boutique on South Street?
Sharkea was getting pictures taken. I don't think we really visited her. I visited a couple of other, during the show, I visited a couple other boutiques by men and a restaurant by a man, but I don't think we got into Sharkea.
I know of her, and I think I know of the other guy too. But what is the show about?
I think it's just from what I saw, it was going through each one of these people's businesses, Philly-owned businesses, their small business, and just how, I guess they said behind the brand, so they all have brands, and they're showing you the insides of it or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
You know the guy William too. He has a clothing brand, kind of resembles Von Dutch sometimes. So who do you all support that's from Philly? As far as brands and stuff.
Tinley Tea.
Lagos jewelry.
Wait, is Lagos from Philly?
It's a Philly brand. I don't know if it's definitely not African American, but it's a native Philly brand. Who's T&T?
Who?
You said T&T.
I said Tinley Tea.
Oh, T&T. Yes.
Oh.
And I heard they have a new chef.
Okay.
And they're revamping the menu. And they've gotten some good reviews.
I don't know many. I don't think I know many other small businesses, which I would like to know. Now, you put me on to Saw this week, and I've been following her. She seems like she does it for her community. But she seems like she does it for the community. She's like, she was just yesterday on her page. She said, if it's your birthday, we're gonna have a free birthday party for you. Oh, let's get back to Side. She is a character, but like I said, I saw like the community, and then she was doing this and that, and I was like, oh, I'm surprised I ain't never run past her. Even at the Fresh Grocer, I was like, oh, I didn't know
she's really there.
She was there.
When I went there shopping for Thanksgiving last year, her son is more so there running it. I seen her son,
Okay.
and stuff like that. And my best friend brought me her book. She was supposed to get to sign it. So I know a little bit about her past, but from her book. But
I didn't even know she had a book.
She got a book. She has seasonings. She has aprons, I believe. Yeah, she sells seasonings, aprons. Y'all see it, t-shirts.
You know what? Gonna support.
Get some seasoning. They said that crab seasoning was really good for seafood. Yeah, I think her whole family is from North Philly. I know she used to live like down off a ridge back in the day. Richard Allen. But within the last year, maybe year and a half, she bought a building like right by Hunting Park. I don't know what it used to be, like a spot people used to hang out in like back in the day, like Shirley Keels. It used to be a banquet hall. Yeah, was it Shirley Keels or was it something else? I think it was something else. It's near it's like, okay, so you know where Max's is? I know dang out doesn't frequent the hood. Like, yeah. And that's where the food truck is. I've been trying to get my mom to get me some crabs.
How much?
But saw yeah, she really caught my attention last year when she was doing a lot of holiday stuff for the kids. I mean, she goes all out. She went for back to school. She had a store. She turned her building that was supposed to be the restaurant into a store for young youth to come and get deodorants, and it was free. Everything was free though. Deodorant, undershirts, personal needs, soap, shampoo, toothpaste. So she does do a lot for the community. Yeah, I think she did. They did haircuts. They did braiding. It was a couple days long, her back to school. It was wrong that she had going on. But I follow her most recently because she is in love. And I love her and her young bucks relationship.
Yes, she called. They were in Aruba. It was a whole movie. I was watching the whole thing. Like, okay,
I love
at least 10 minutes long. It had to be at least 10 minutes long, and I was right there for it. I was watching it on Instagram.
She's a good time, and she does good for the community. And me and Brandy was talking last week about her trailer. Did you gotta go back and look at her trailer?
Her trailer.
Keyshawn, the young buck, bought her trailer, and it's like
she was saying something about that. I'm gonna go look.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look.
It's beautiful. It's like 3 bedrooms, flat screens in every room, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, stove, washing machine. Very nice.
Okay.
Well, let's just say Auntie Sean and Young Buck, we love you.
We sure
You got me
do.
thinking about crossing over, boo. You find your one, they pull all that goodness and personality out of you. Because if you watch the videos, you just see the transition from her being like super shy, quiet, and laid back to now she be pulling some of Saul's antics.
She does.
And we love it. Did you see when Keyshawn spent all that money on her in Vegas thing out? Did you see that video? Did you go that far back?
I didn't really look through her stuff. I just started following her and everything that was coming. I'm gonna look this weekend and see. But I was just amazed. I was just happy to see that somebody supporting the young people in their city and not looking to get anything from it.
So I did sell $11,000 with the crabs and blew it all in Bottega. That crab juice on the chicken in the wintertime. She got the people hooked. Yes.
I need to taste the crabs though. Are the crabs? Are they? I don't even know how to ask.
They're not clean. They're full crabs.
Okay.
But unlike the basic Baltimore steamed crabs that we get with the Old Bay or the seafood seasoning, she is cooking them like old school. She put I think Old E in the water.
Did she cook them in beer? She cook them in something.
Beer.
Okay.
They have kind of like a lemon pepper, like twang to them. Them crabs must be like crack because she got to have about 2 every night. Eat the crabs.
That's funny. I like these two. Yeah. I'm gonna stay tuned, see what they doing. Yeah.
Yes, check it out. They are adorable.
Them. Okay. So Kirk Franklin, first off, let me ask you, Brandy. I thought Kirk Franklin was the gospel hype man. I didn't think he sung or anything like that.
He doesn't. He says he can't sing. He is the hype man. But now he looks like he's miming. Like, I don't know.
I saw your thing, yeah.
The dancing is a whole, like, he always been like jumping around, but the dancing is a whole new, like, he's like a persona in himself now. Like, the outfits,
the heels.
Heels like Prince. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And don't get me wrong, I love all the music. And I probably be doing a little bit too much popping to it myself in the house. But do we feel like Kirk is taking it too far? Did you see some of the videos?
I did.
So,
how do we feel about him?
And Grandma said when he fell off that stage a couple years back, we talked maybe about 15 years back, Grandma said that's what he get. He said the Lord don't like all that hooping and hollering, doing too much. That's why he fell off that stage and broke his ankle.
Maybe that's why some people come into that world because they be like, "Oh, Kirk making it cool for us, and we like that." I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, I would think any way that you can bring people to the Lord, however you get them there is how you get them there. Now, whether they believe what you're doing is right, but you brought some, definitely brought some followers. Now they say,
wait, what?
Team too much.
They say he the Puffy of gospel.
Yeah, you see Puffy's going down.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'll go to a concert all day and have me a good time.
But what we watching? Him just dancing? If he don't,
there's
sing?
Always there's always the choir.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what they're called right now because it's not. I don't think it's God's property anymore. There's always a musical group behind him.
Okay.
But I mean, ain't nobody going to see the group. I mean, ain't nobody going to see the group. We going to go see Kurt.
Ain't nobody on Otis.
The outfits, the outfits and the shenanigans is too much together. But I guess he only got one man. He only got to answer to one man, so we'll see, or he'll see.
Look, that's how he pay his bills.
Exactly.
There was something up in what was it, like a year or two ago with him and didn't he like smack his son or so? What was going on? Wasn't it Kirk Franklin and his son? They had some kind of altercation.
Well, Kirk Franklin told his son that he'll break his foot up in his ass.
Maybe that's what it was. It was like all over the news.
He left him a voicemail, or the son recorded him.
Yes, that's what it was. Yes, yes. And I guess his son put it out there like, oh, so what? All
his son was part of Bad Boys. And I watched Bad Boys a little bit. It was on Zeus Network a couple years ago. And it was questionable.
Okay. Maybe that's why he was going to break his foot up in his ass.
But yeah, I think his son is maybe bisexual and definitely ungrateful in sport. Like definitely one of them ones.
I liked his son though. He was actually one of my favorite characters on the show.
I gotta go back and revisit it.
Because he wasn't into drama like that, but he was. I liked him.
I don't have any more on Kirk.
All right.
I just been seeing a lot of the clips lately. The clips they're going outrageous with the clips.
Halle Bailey and DDG. I did see something a couple weeks ago when she was at the Usher concert.
What'd you see?
I saw that she was at the Usher concert in the front, and Usher was bringing her the cherry, and DDG snatched it and gave it to her himself.
You didn't see it?
He's not for the shenanigans.
He wasn't playing. He was laughing.
He was laughing. But
if she took that, she'd have been in trouble when she got back to the hotel room. It was so cute because she was like childishly giggling, like she just couldn't stop, but he was not having it.
That was like their breakup.
Why that man is there? No, why would you do that?
That's just wrong. But they broke up. It's sad to say, but they broke up. Somebody here lately has been hacking these people's Twitter. Because have you seen they hacked DDG's Twitter about Haley?
Yeah.
It caught my attention. It said that yes, we broke up and her head was trash anyway.
I thought he gave the best head. So he said she gave the best head. He said the head was trash.
Yes.
Why would you talk about her anyway? That's his baby's mom.
I think it was hacked because there's no way.
I think it was hacked too. Now, we should say Halle Berry and who, because we don't know who this guy is.
Exactly.
I was just saying, I watched the whole thing on them today, and they were like, he is trash. He's a bum. He's a YouTube rapper.
But I will say that I have come to love him on TikTok and YouTube. He puts a bunch of clips out of him and the baby.
And then he was complaining that he got 17-something million views on something and of his baby, and it only made him $3,000. So he's doing that baby to make him some money.
Well, apparently, I think he was a rapper who got like a big gush on like social media. Because he was initially a rapper, and then he became like a very popular content creator. Not popular with our demographic, I'm going to say, but I can't believe as many of those videos he has out of the baby that they're not making any money off. Like, there's a lot of videos, they're all over YouTube, and they're adorable. But he has a following. Mm-hmm. He's a well-known rapper in his city, and I guess amongst other people too. He's just out of our demographic, I think.
You said in his city. Where's he from? Atlanta? Chicago?
Oh, no. Chicago or Detroit. Let me see. Okay. I think he's from Chicago or Detroit. I really like them together, though, I must say. I thought they were so cute together.
And I was hoping they'd work out together because, you know, so many people had so much to say about her having a baby while she was the Black Disney princess. So I was hoping.
Well, I think it was like her dating down. And then he did say that, well, from what I watched today, I watched the whole clip, that he said that he will never date someone who is famous. Maybe she just had too much fame over him.
Maybe definitely. And mainstream fame.
He might like to be on top with the fame and his other person.
He did date somebody famous before her, and
Yeah, that little skinny girl.
yes,
A rapper.
yep.
The one
He's from Michigan, so probably like right outside of Detroit. He did date somebody else that's no, you know the girl. She's a rapper.
Who sings that? Dun, 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 dun.
I can't think of it, but when I saw her,
It might be her.
It's like she's skinny.
Ruby Rose.
Oh, okay, no, that's not.
He dated Ruby Rose before that. Yeah, I really did like them together. They seem so sweet together.
Okay.
But I just said to y'all, but the words he said was trash. But let's see.
I don't believe he said that. He just seems so sweet. And I'm going to tell y'all that I think Halle Berry is who we think Chloe is. Chloe, the over-sexualized one, I think Halle is really the one that be having it popping in the background.
Oh, okay.
I think she's the one. I don't think she's as innocent as you know. It's okay.
I'm not hurt. I'm not missing out on anything, and her head game is trash as fuck. Stop it.
Not buying that one.
Not cute. Not the more. Not very classy.
And you know we don't like when they play with our Disney princess. We wasn't having them with
Yep, Tyler.
We're not having it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next topic.
Yep. Go ahead, D.
What did y'all think about that Bath and Body Works?
I didn't see it. I saw what you sent. I never looked it up, but
Do y'all
I saw what
think
you
that
sent.
looks like the KKK to y'all?
It could, yeah.
You had to say it for me to see it because I wouldn't have saw it.
People are saying that this image, the KK, the little that looks like the hood, the eye,
yeah,
and
it does.
The background of that is the little cross, the burning cross.
Oh,
the burning cross is behind the hood.
But also the scent of the candle is snowed in.
Yes, white.
Excuse me.
A lot of people are saying that this represents the white race and that the whole world needs to be snowed in. Snowed in meaning white. No other colors, pure white.
Hidden meaning.
So what is this anyway? What's the image of? Do we know what it's supposed to be?
It's a paper snowflake.
Oh, okay.
But I've never seen one with those circle. Like
No.
I've seen people with them.
Yeah.
The circles.
Right.
Before it's usually like
the holes all over, not just
because you usually fold them and you're cutting them, so they're not a circle. They're maybe they're oblong or no.
It's the head one. It's the uncle and the son. KK members. And I'm going to go get my candle this weekend, so I'm going to get my reparations.
It probably stinks.
I just can't believe with as big as Bath and Body Works is, that you don't have not one single African American person on your marketing team that was like,
I need Well, can I see the whole thing? I would like to see the whole thing first. Let me look it up. What it's called? Snowed in.
Yes.
Snowed in.
Bath and Body. Okay, here it is. You said, oh shit, it even looks worse. Oh my God, it even looks worse. No, I'm surprised no one like on your marketing team has said anything. They probably all was like, somebody saw that and was like, let's let it go out. Let's see what's going to happen. That even looks more worse than what that little picture you sent.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's just like that thing remember that whole thing back with H&M and that the monkey stuff. These people know better than that.
Yeah, they're trying to get away with what they can get away with.
Yeah.
They've been calling it the clandle. The Christmas clandle. All 3 words with K's. So it is even being sold on eBay for $350. Oh, it looks even worse when you burn it. Because remember they used to carry the fire, the stakes. When you burn it, the hands just light up.
The image on the back is the burning crosses. That's what they said.
And it's not a new scent. It's been out before, but
It
you know
has,
how
because
to.
I just sent y'all one of the old look.
Now we got to look at all the candles. I got to check them all out now. I got to look at them with a little closer eye.
So Bath and Body Works, if you're listening, that candle sale coming in December, you need to drop them back down to $6 for this.
Fine.
Love is Blind. Okay. Oh, my favorite couple that I was rooting for is Trouble in Paradise. Ask you all a question. Let me see the scenario for you.
1 second. Let me turn this off. Okay.
You all got married and you are dating your husband. So let's say maybe 1-2 months in, and they inform you that they have 3 other kids. 3 kids. They were a sperm donor.
Okay.
Would you still be okay with dating your husband? Would you continue to go? Would you have continued to go on your journey?
Absolutely not.
Well, I would question, how does he know he has 3 kids? If he's a sperm donor, I thought it was all confidential, so I didn't even think he was supposed to know.
So, of course, Netflix cut it off at that, so they didn't really go into details. But he does know them. He said he was helping out a couple that couldn't conceive.
Oh, so it wasn't like through a facility or some type of. Okay.
I think it was 2 girls and 1 boy, 3 kids. So
you authorized 3 children?
3 children. So Miss Ashley is pissed off. Not sure if they're going to make it. She was like, so where's the pictures at? What do they look like? I need to know. She's like, 3 kids. This is more mouths for us to feed. I want to have kids. So it's a cliffhanger. I'm not sure.
She said there's mouths for her to feed, but those children are with a married couple, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm thinking maybe she's thinking about her siblings. Like I said, it was a cliffhanger, so they cut it off. They didn't elaborate, and there's no more seasons coming out till next week.
Okay. But I've been thinking that way too, because if he knows, then probably at some point they're going to know, especially since it was such a close connection. So at some point they're going to come looking for him, whether it be 18, 20, 30, somebody got a disease in their 40s. Somebody is coming back looking for him eventually. So it's not like it's an anonymous, like you said, an anonymous situation. It's going to come back at some point.
But at that point, he's not like responsible for them.
I feel like this is a touchy subject. They could go to court. It is. He's my dad. He died. I deserve half of these things.
I would just say, can we wait for the next episode so I can hear more before I make my decision? Because I didn't give my decision yet. I need to know more information.
Yes.
Because I'm inclined to say no. I don't want to date you. I'm going. Bye. But I got to hear more information.
Because he was crying. He was crying. And then, like I said, they were my favorite couple. So
and their names are what again? Ashley
and Tyler.
Tyler, okay.
Ashley and Tyler. They were my favorite couple. They were black love. And Ashley just seems like she has it going on. And Tyler,
did he get paid? Like, I need a whole story. Like, what happened here?
He probably did get paid. I'm not even gonna lie. Or maybe he did it for his friends because he said he knows the people. So maybe it was, I don't know. Like I said, it's a cliffhanger. And the way the editing was so good there because she was going on for like a good 5 minutes. Kids, you don't think I need to know this? I'm like, yeah, you dirty dog. And then I was like, well, I was a sperm donor. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's different. You're going to propose to somebody and you got 3 kids. I'm like, okay, maybe a child. Because she's like, you have children like it's like 3. I said 3. Tyler, what's going on?
Yeah. Then the fact that he referred to him as his kids kind of leads me to believe that he might be a little curious too. Like, they're not your kids if they belong to somebody else.
Definitely. I don't know. I think the editing was a little tricky on that, to be honest. because they had me really thinking that he did something bad, and he really didn't. Yeah, Marissa. Now, Marissa, remember, was the one dating the man from Beach Street with the dreadlocks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Jericho right here, the two dreadlocks. Beach
She
Street.
said Beach Street. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Breaking it, Beach Street, one of them. Finally met her mother, and her mother is a
black mother.
Question real quick. So these people have seen each other now?
They're to the point where they're seeing each other. They went on a little honeymoon,
Okay.
in a nice island, and then they're moving into an apartment that Netflix provides for them. Love Is Blind provides for them. They're living there together before they move in with each other to try to see before they get married. So like after they see each other, they go on a little honeymoon. They stay with each other for like 2 weeks, and they meet each other's friends and families, and like kind of see how each other live. So when he went to go meet Marissa's mom, she was like, "You ain't taking none of her damn money, and you're going to sign a prenup, and I don't want to have to kick you in the balls. You're going to take care of my daughter and this and that." And I was just like, "Oh." She was like, "What are you going to do?" She's studying to be a lawyer. When she becomes a lawyer, she wants kids. She wants to sit home and take care of her kids. You can't sit home and take care of your kids. I'm going to have to come up there, and I'm going to have to live with y'all to help take care of your kids. And you don't want me to be living with you, do you? Oh, his face. And I was like, oh, that's about.
This is the black couple too. He has a black woman as well, right?
Yes. I'm wondering if they're Afro Latino something. I don't know if they're all black, but they're a touch of black. But I want to say they have a little Afro Latino.
He definitely looked like he was mixed with something.
And her mom looks Spanish.
Okay. Well, Spanish or black, they both gonna give it to you, so it don't matter.
So I was just, she went to the bathroom, and that's when the mom like tore into his butt. And when she came in from the bathroom, she said he doesn't have to sign a prenup if he doesn't want to. So they was arguing about that. It's a mess. Yeah. And I'm gonna speak about one more cast member, and I'll be done with Love and Blind. Now, once after you meet the parents or before the parents, in between, it's a little thing they go on. You go to each other's houses and you see how each other have lived before they join the show. This one heifer, Alexandria, and I'm calling you a heifer because you knew that Love and Blind was coming to your house. You could have hired somebody to clean up. You could have asked your family members to clean up. But when we went to her house, it was a wreck. It was 18 bags in the living room full of trash, clothes she was donating, she was going to sell. Her bed was completely covered with clothes, shoes, pocketbooks, purses. Her bathroom makeup covered everything. I was like, this is just, she's living in filth.
She didn't care.
She didn't care. And she was black. And I didn't like that.
He dating somebody and they small?
Yeah, she brought him to his house, to the house. Hey, he was like, you have a nice mirror, but I can't see because it's covered with trash. The only place they could sit on the couch, she was like, well, sometimes I fall asleep on the couch. Of course you do, because your bed's covered in clothes.
So she's like a hoarder?
Yes. And he's like, it's not that bad. And I'm looking at the screen like, it is that bad. This is national TV. You done brought these people these cameras to your house and you living in filth. You could have did better than that. You could have hired somebody to clean your house. And you go to his house is all nicely clean. He's a military man. Everything has a nice place. The dog has his own couch. I mean, it's his house is immaculate. But that's my little update on the Love Is Blind. Next week, hopefully, we'll have some more. We'll have some more tips. But Amy, the one I said I wanted to be for Halloween, is Trouble in Paradise for her too. She's a neat freak, and her man, he's dirty. So we're going to see how that unfolds. But I'll give an update on that later.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the dating coach. I love that little clip.
It's month to month.
So
I feel like there is a certain type of guy that likes colored hair that wouldn't be a natural color. So we wouldn't naturally have red hair. We wouldn't naturally have purple hair. There is a certain type of guy that you got to be a little adventurous. Because you're gonna stand out.
What I gather from this video is I need to get some 613 platinum blonde hair, or I need to go natural for the white man.
Mm-hmm. You do. I've seen a lot of dark skinned women with blonde, flowy tresses with African American men. I mean, with Caucasian men. I'm sorry.
Well, I like to go blonde for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the beach hair. But
so let's do a recap. How did we feel? I definitely felt when he said you got the shortcut or the finger waves, you give him Motown.
And I will agree with the red hair too. The F boy.
You think F boys go for red hair?
Yeah, I will go for that. How about the long curly Asians and Arabs? I mean Latinos and Arabs. I'm not sure about.
He said it was a loose curl, so you got to think a very loose body wave, similar to their hair texture.
I mean, that's what I got today.
No, but like a curl though. Like a curl, like a big curl. Can you imagine like a big curl like this? Yeah.
Got you.
I definitely think the conservative man is looking for the straight or the permed, or even have just a very conservative, flowy type situation.
I will agree with that.
What else did he mention? Oh, if you got the braids and they got some color in them, definitely the lesbian stuff. Definitely. But I do think the braids, younger.
But he also said white guys, the braids.
Yeah. I see the young white guys with the girls in college with the braids.
And he even said Asians. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, right.
I can see that too. Younger.
Yeah.
Not older, but younger.
I hear you.
What else did he say? Oh, when he said the short afros with the locks is the grand risings. Do I see a lot of white guys with women with
That's what we talked about before last week. Natural. That's what we talked about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a good one.
I like that. It was a good one. I said I might start following him. That was funny.
A good one.
He does have a lot of good topics.
Yeah. That was a good one.
And I guess the bob is kind of masculine and strong. I never thought about how the hairstyles come across to people.
You said you got to ask him. I got to ask him about that one because I don't see no bob coming from a bisexual man.
I was about to say I'm kind of bobbish today. I don't think I'm masculine.
Okay, but think about when the bob is straight middle part, dark bob.
I had that a couple weeks ago.
You got a wavy one.
But a couple weeks ago, I had this straight. Y'all are saying I got masculine energy. I got BVE.
I'm looking at myself in a different hairstyle. So I'm looking at myself with the long flowy weave and versus the very straight blunt bob. And it does kind of give off something else. And also
on that post, I'm going to say, what if you wear a ponytail? What men do you attract when you wear ponytails?
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't mention ponytails at all. But I guess it would depend on the ponytail. Is it a long straight pony? Is it a natural looking pony?
Right.
Is it ponies from back in the day?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think he's about 90% correct.
I agree with a lot of them. Most of them.
He's about 90% correct. We gotta give him what was his name? We gotta give him a shout out. Coach, was he dating Coach Anwar?
Yeah.
All right, dating Coach Anwar. You got 3 new followers. We watching.
Dating, yeah. Yeah. It was dating Coach Anwar.
Yeah, we watching Anwar. We enjoy your content.
I really did.
Mm-hmm. I am trying to find a video that I thought I saved for you guys from Kayla Nicole, but I can quickly pull it up. But I know I had it on here. There was a whole bunch of men. It was a bunch of men. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of men on TikTok talking about, oh, you're not all that. And that's why he has a billionaire girlfriend, because you didn't want to split the bill. Now he's splitting the bills with other people and blah, blah, blah. And she's just too full of herself. And why can't a confident woman say exactly what she said? She is not going 50-50. She feels as though that's what she's looking for. That's like that lady who we talked about a while ago who wanted somebody to take care of her kids. She saying, why should I go 50-50 with this football player who makes all these millions of dollars and I'm just an influencer, I got to go 50-50.
Well,
I'm just going to say this. I was totally down for everything she said about like that. That's what she wants. When I started dating, I wasn't doing a 50-50. I'm still not doing a 50-50. It's just not, I mean, I contribute, but it's just something I don't do. And if that's, if they don't want a girl to do 50-50, then move on. You don't got to talk about her or whatever. And she also said, like, she knows she looks good or whatever. And men don't. She's a confident woman.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's paying Taylor's bills, for one. For two, I love a confident woman. She's letting everybody know what she wants. Like you said, if you don't like it, move on. For three, she's not the only woman out there doing it. On Love is Blind, as I said last week, there was a girl on there who was the art dealer. She was letting him know she wasn't paying for nothing. She'll cover her hair and her nails, her own self. But bills, he had to pay the bills. And if he wanted to help out, sometimes he could help out with the hair and the nails. And so she said it's a maintenance to keep herself up. I don't see nothing wrong with it either.
Yeah. I'm totally against the 50-50. I think there is no 50-50. You might be paying the majority of the bills, but then I might be doing the complete home decor every single season and buying the children's clothes, or spending the majority of my time doing the homework or doing the activities. I think 50-50, I'm not going to speak for a woman in a woman's relationship, but 50-50 in a man in a woman's relationship. If you want to be the head of the household and you want a level of respect, we can't do 50-50. If we do 50-50, we're partners. Unless there's a case where I am making an astronomical amount more than you should probably still pay the majority of the bills. And I mean mortgage, car note, so that you can maintain your status. Like, there's a level of respect that comes and responsibilities that come with being the head of the household. And that's not to say that sometimes the woman or the other partner won't pay more. Like, I could blow a bag in Target over the mortgage real quick, right. Especially if you have multiple children. The way that groceries cost these days, you could pay a mortgage and groceries with multiple kids. So bills, very specifically bills, I say should not be done 50-50.
That.
Well,
that was Kayla Nicole.
We stand with Kayla.
We sure do. She said that people are still in her DMs telling her how worthless she is to this day, and how do you got all these followers because you were his girlfriend? But I don't know. It's just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I went and looked and I saw people trashing her. I was like, wow. Like her last post, they're in there just trashing. They're waiting for her to put a post up so they could trash her. I'm like, these people are miserable.
Listen, all publicity is good publicity when you are in this type of business. So, Kayla, accept it. Enjoy it, because you're getting people that would never even view your stuff.
Well, come over here and trash us and run our comments up. So
run it up.
Okay. Yeah, I done lost my stuff, but Fat Joe came out and said he's on Ozempic. Y'all see that?
No, I didn't see it. But
yeah.
Why would he get on the DJ Khaled? What that he got?
Gosh. Oh, yeah. So that was I just wanted to mention that. And then I wanted to mention this. I thought this was interesting. This is my last topic, but Nick Jonas. Look at this Nick Jonas video real quick. It's a real quick clip. I still can't get off. Okay, share screen. Okay, here we go. Me and the share. Somebody had a laser on his face, and he didn't know if that was a gun. He said, "Oh, I'm out!" He started running up to the, I'm out!
He was running like he had a pass. Like, what did you into?
He was like, I am out. Oh, yeah, that is crazy.
Hey, that wouldn't even been my first thought, I don't think. I don't think that was my first thought.
I would have been military crawling against the ground.
No, but you know they get all that type of training, so that wouldn't have been your first thought because you're not an entertainer. But if you were an entertainer, they would have told you. You would have been aware of that. You saw that red thing come past you. You like, oh shit!
Yeah. He was running like Whitney the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Did they ever say like was it just a laser pointer or did somebody really have something?
I never investigated anymore. I think I saw that this afternoon before we was about to get on, and I was just like, "Oh, let me quick record this real quick because it's fucking." I'm like, "What's he doing right off stage like that?"
Nick used to run track. He was out.
So I do have to, Deidre, I see your shirt, but my shirt beats yours. I do have to say, we're coming on to the Scorpio season next week. Oh, we're going to get into it.
Let us continue, please.
We're going to get into it.
Libra, Scorpio, the Sagittarius season.
Yes,
The best of the It's cute though.
Don't cut us off. Let us have our few days left.
Yep.
One quick topic I want y'all to answer real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to send down the clip so she can put it in there. Do y'all think Young Miami can come back?
No, I'm glad you asked that. She's named in a couple of those lawsuits.
She is. And you know that Trina is her godmother.
No.
So Trina was at the BET or some type of hip hop awards, which I have recorded. And Trina brought her out, I guess, to say this is my godmother. So, I'm going to support her. And Young Miami got on the stage to rap, and it was just enjoy it. But I'll send you all the clip. Y'all see. I mean, she just is doing too much. I think Trina's trying to help Young Miami because that is her godchild. But unfortunately, Young Miami, I don't know what you're going to do, but at this point, it's no coming back.
What she needs to do, listen to me, Carisha. You need to go to the feds, tell them what you know, and become one of their witnesses. Informants, yes. You need to go tell them what you know, be one of the informants, and then I feel like after that, if you say that maybe you were coerced in some of this, and that's why you stayed, and in a couple of years, you can come on back out with the City Girls. But if
I don't know if she could come back and be a rapper after
she's going to say that she was made. She was a hostage. She stayed because she was scared. She stayed because she was scared. This man has all this influence. She started messing with him, but she didn't know really all the stuff he was into. Then she found all the stuff she was into. Just like Cassie said, she could never really leave. And then he kept telling her she couldn't leave.
The performance,
Well, I think JT was the star of the group. I mean, together it was a good group. So now the only thing that can bring you through is talent. That's the only thing that brought Chris Brown through is talent, child.
Talent, JT had the bars, but Carisha had the look.
Carisha had the looks. You're going to have to come with more than looks.
So what's the other one? What she got?
Carisha, JT? You talking about JT?
JT, Carisha, and what's the other one that went to jail?
JT's the one that went to jail.
Wait, City Girls were 3 girls, right?
2.
I thought the City Girls were 3 girls and 1 went to jail.
Puffy was the yes, but JT is a really talented rapper.
Her bars really are hard, tough.
I just actually started watching something. I didn't get to finish to finish it. It was something about JT, the making of Street Barbie. Did y'all see that? It's on YouTube. Yeah.
Don't come for JT. Y'all know I travel 4 states to see JT. I love JT.
All right, since we're talking about rappers, we got to give Glorilla an honorable mention because I didn't listen to all of her songs, but I definitely heard the Wipe Me Down, and it was fire.
Head, teeth, breast, something. It's dope.
2 other songs, and if the rest of the album is like that, I mean, you should have put that out 2 months ago, boo. That was a summer
song. The
gospel song?
Mm-hmm.
No.
She made a gospel rap.
No, but I'm a fan, girl. I'm a fan. The album is high. It's definitely one of those ones you bang in the summer, windows down.
Even though her and JT's beefing, I like her.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's a good album. Well, let's finish up with Fight Night. Did everybody finish Fight Night?
I did. Did you even watch it yet?
I want to see episode 3.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, do you enjoy it? Is it your yeah, I can see. Okay. Okay.
Episode 3, did they get to the party yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at the party, yeah.
Okay. I feel like it picks up after they get to the party.
I was all in from the beginning. I was like, oh, look at this. Okay, I was all in.
I was too. I enjoyed it. So we all know Fight Night is about Muhammad Ali returning to Atlanta. Yeah. Big time gangster is coming to town. Chicken Man, wannabe little small. He's not even a gangster. He's like a little hustler, scammer-ish type guy.
Street hustler, yeah.
Street hustler, but very small time. Is trying to get in, so he throws a big party. The party ends up being robbed, and he ends up taking the rap. Well, yeah, he's accused of like orchestrating the whole robbery.
Right.
It was good. The acting was good, and I feel like sometimes when you have all those actors thrown in, like it can be kind of bad. But I feel like every character was really good. The storyline, D, you ain't gonna watch it. The storyline was good.
If you spoil it, ain't gonna bother me.
I love that. And did you feel like it was gonna be Terrence Howard all along, Dale?
No.
Me neither. I did not know Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard ended up being the culprit behind it all. Over the fact, I don't even know why, because it seemed like his dad and Samuel L. Jackson were cool. It seems like the mom was fueling the fire to their like beef. I really liked the guy at the end. It was like the last two guys standing. I like the light-skinned guy. What was his name?
Yeah, he was gun happy. Trigger happy.
I like the gun happy guy. I'm not sure who he is. The light-skinned guy. I loved in the end, like, I felt like he really liked the young boy that got shot.
Yes. Yeah.
And I wasn't sure, like, up until that point, like, if he was genuine.
Right.
But when the young boy got shot by the guy who kind of orchestrated who kind of handled everything with Terrence Howard, and then he in turn shot him, I was like, oh, he really loved that little young boy. It was good.
But I was shocked that the little young boy shot his dude, the guy that he was like in it with, the guy that was looking out for him. When he shot him, I was like, "What?"
Me too. I think if he just stayed alive, he probably would have. I think he would have been remorseful. I think it was just like reactionary because he's not used to handling a gun, but he saw him about to shoot him, and it was good. I feel like it closed everything up. The story. I felt like it wasn't too, you know how it didn't give Tyler Perry-ish. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
my gosh.
Black exploitation. It was a movie that it could have been white characters or black characters, and it still would have been like, I mean, it was a show where it still would have been believable. Right. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, I guess this is the end.
I know, I wanted more. Like, dang, eight. It's like... And when the white cop got locked up at the end, I was like,
yes. What'd you say, D?
Might be a season 2. You never know.
Could be. I don't know if they can afford paying all these people.
D, you start watching 3 Women so we can talk about that when it's over?
Asleep